It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Who's going to win the battle between Robert Gonzalez will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Russell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Belted high and deep into right center. Ladd ranging back. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play. The 1-2. Line to the right side.
He
punches it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
Read it. Cut it right there.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. King Bishop. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here it comes, 0-2. There goes the runner. He swings and misses, throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Davis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Right back up the middle. Reinheimer ranging up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. He won in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Bishop going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Run it out, dig!
Third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. The 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Brewers forced to settle for one. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 2.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bishop has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, still down by a count of 4-2. King Bishop will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Popped high in the air. Olsen has a play. One down. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit well towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks. Ready once again, Thomas Ladd. He flew out in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Bishop is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stuart Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. And as we welcome you into the ball game, we find the bases empty, one away here in the inning. The next Cub up, King Bishop. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Diaz is under it. 2 gone. Jose Santiago gets the call from the...
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2.
MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Clifford Henderson, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero getting to...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. The 1-2.
Let's go, beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, King Bishop, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. Bishop bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Set to get his day started, Stuart Turner. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field.
2-2-2.
Bishop will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get down out there. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate as they get off to Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice knowing that this guy's got one.
Digging in and looking for more, King Bishop. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Andrew Benintendi.
The 1-1 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they cut his deficit down to 4. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display? So digging in now, King Bishop, already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run, because the runner at first will be in motion. Fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The next 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Ladd. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Last. Digging in once again, Matt Olson. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Olson.
In the air, out to right. Bishop is there. And that ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Next for Milwaukee, Domingo Santana. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Bishop is there to put it away for out number 1. King Bishop will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Suarez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Getting late in the day here. So in now for Chicago. King Bishop. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
17-5 in this one today. The Chicago Cubs get the win on the heels of
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles. Mark Fletcher gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to...
Ouch, that one hit him. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup.
Swinging the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Greg Allen.
Batting second, center fielder, Greg Allen.
Pulled toward right center field. Bishop is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener? Next up will be Kyle Farmer, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. High in the air out to center field. Bishop waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next for the Dodgers, Dirk Fernandez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the height, and gone. An absolute bomb.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Coming to the plate now, King Bishop. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Bishop comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have only...
So coming to the plate, King Bishop. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Story scoops it up. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
And kids, this is why you all.
Now batting, right fielder, Ray Baker.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Bishop moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up now, King Bishop. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Wilson Contreras will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the 1st inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mitre coasts under it. 2 gone. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now. Up next will be Nick Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Softly hit out towards short. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do.
At the plate, Dirk Fernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Now to the plate, King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner towards short. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Fernandez is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready now, Nick Williams. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1.
Come on, get there,
This is
get
on the
there.
ground over to first. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Bishop is over. 1 out. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
0-1, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Bishop has it in his tracks.
Relay.
2 down.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
Next up for Los Angeles, Dirk Fernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Cubs posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Lucas Giolito earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Johnny Hager earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan.